What's poppin'? It's your boy Seven Sins with another edition of Actuality Speaks podcast. But if it ain't real talk, please stay silent. You already know what it is. And I got some special guests in the building right now. Some cats that been putting their feet on the neck of the game right now, keeping the essence real. Bad Kompany.
Till then it's just me, these bottle of pills and bag of reefer, blowing smoke to the ceiling, staring at these pictures on the wall.
Live your artistry through every breath. Painting life until they give me death. Basquiat at his best until all you got left.
Pictures on the wall. Pictures on the wall. Pictures on the wall. Pictures on the wall.
If you ain't heard, now you know. Who's poppin'? Who's poppin'?
Good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling? How you feel?
Always good.
I can't. Now let's. She ain't come to play. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't come to play. I want y'all to see that. You understand? Shit is real. You know what I mean? I respect it. You know what I mean? But man, I definitely appreciate y'all for sliding. You know, we had. Like always, how things go, you know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason, and y'all are here today because today was the time for y'all to be here. That's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying? But I always appreciate that. But definitely, I usually do it, you know, I usually tap into I usually start from the front, from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So what I want to know is, and I'm sure the people want to know, like, how did the connection come into play? How did Bad Kompany come into play? Who wants to jump in?
I want to take that.
Anybody can take that.
So we actually started together under OC the Grouch. You know what I'm saying? So we all started a company called Three's Kompany. It was actually under his company, his label. So that's how we came together. That's how I came to meet 2L. And that's how I came to meet Mr. Walker. So we all linked up, and then unfortunately things went sour there. So we joined ourselves and decided to start our own company. You know what I'm saying? Start our own label, our own group.
Was the discrepancy financially related? I know how money comes into play.
I don't really want to talk.
Okay, fair enough. We ain't gotta go there. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that's left in the past, but still, you know what I'm saying? Now we moved on. I met these wonderful people, and we just took off from there, man.
See, our energy is really, really good. Like as far as connection, I seem to have that true connection with each other, and it's definitely, you know, it portrays like real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just, all right, we just doing whatever we're doing, just do whatever we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But all right, so when y'all after that situation, y'all connected, boom. So how'd y'all come up with the name Bad Kompany though? Who came up with that?
What it really was before we left Three's Kompany, we had a jam. We had a hit that that really resonated with us. That we really didn't want to let go. And the whole hook of it was Three's Kompany. So we was like, alright, take the threes out, keep the company, because the company was the rhyming word of the hook. Put our own thing to it. And it was kind of like a playoff of the situation ended bad. We were supposedly the bad guys.
Right.
Bad Kompany.
That's awesome. I like it all
came
and
out
shit
of
like that. Speaking of and excuse me, you know what I'm saying, for not being gracious, but it's like, matter of fact, introduce yourselves real quick. I need so everybody know who we talking to right now.
So peace first and foremost with Bad Kompany music. You know what I'm saying? I go by the name of Chase Crumbs. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, get familiar. Been doing this for a while, man. They call me 2, short for 2L, because I do well. At everything I do, I try to do the best I can at everything.
Yeah, you got it on the shirt.
Me, I've been doing music since elementary, so it's not just something that most people take like a hobby. It's just something that I love doing.
Yeah. No.
Hey.
Even though they know.
I Walkins, aka Cold Winter. Winter Walker.
Aliases.
as many names.
Let's go. Which is, so yeah, okay, that's dope. Like the, I like that. I like the origin of that. Now, Boston natives from the jump, correct?
Yep, peace.
Respect it.
Born and raised.
Now, where did now I'm gonna dig into the, we try to spread it out, but how far did y'all two go? Like y'all met during that last situation, y'all two?
Yeah, peace.
Okay, so now I'll probably jump off with you then. So in the beginning, like we talking about from the early beginnings, you know what I'm saying? Set the scene for me. What was life like
Oh, peace. Just for self?
for self?
You know, growing up, man, I grew up on two sides, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know. So I'm a Boston native, Dorchester, Four Corners, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, you know, also was brought to, you know what I'm saying, Cape and Islands. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So for other personal reasons. So I got the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So starting early, man, got into the music scene probably around like 12. You know what I'm saying? I was being managed by some folks and just doing my thing, just pushing my music individually, you know what I'm saying? Just getting my name out there, getting heard, getting seen, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of prison, like led my career for a while.
When did well, before we even tap into that, where did the love for the music begin? Where'd that come from?
We can go back, let's date back to probably when I was like 6 or 7.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And what brought that? Well, like what did you was it something you heard?
I mean, hip hop is just gives you that vibration anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I heard it, I was just like, that's me, man. That's just the culture. That's, you know what I'm saying? Team bands, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man. You artists, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So I really started to break through, man. When I first heard that first Nas joint, man, first Nas album, and I heard that first Life's a Bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? By him and AZ, man. That's when I was like, yo, I gotta stop taking this shit for real, man. So I just took off. And that's when I really started to,
Really like,
realize this is
what I want to do.
This is what I want to do.
Indeed. I like that. That's all. My G, same. Set the scene for me.
To me, man, I really can't say that there's a time that I can remember back to because as far back as I can remember, everybody in the house, JR, shut up. Always, it was either rapping or singing in the house all the time. Everybody always telling me shut up. I mean, my first elementary for graduation, I was lead performer. For middle school graduation, I was lead performer. I did every talent show that there was, elementary, middle school, high school. Like that was just like what I did. That was what I was good at. I played instruments.
Okay, what instruments do you play?
I played the drums, I played bass guitar.
Nice.
I dabbled in the piano.
Nice.
So like, it's not,
You're a
that's why I
well-rounded
said,
brother, man.
it's not really a lot that I don't, if I love it, you know, you love something, you get into it.
Yeah.
So music is like, it's my thing.
Nah, music is
I've been doing it all my life. I can't really say that there's a time I can remember that I haven't. My father used to play records when I was
Okay,
a
see,
kid.
I was gonna play off of that. Now,
Yeah.
what was the influence? You know what I'm saying? Now you're saying your pops. Okay.
My father, he had crates and crates and crates of records. Like speakers as tall as the ceiling. He wasn't even a DJ. And
Right. He
like
just had that love. He just love for the music and the sounds.
Yeah,
and-
just
yeah.
a thing it is. So he probably started it.
That's real. That's real.
Rest in peace, of Pops.
Okay, definitely. God bless you. Miss Ida, what brought you into the gang? Set the scene for me.
I've been connected to music forever. Grew up on my dad's lap, listening to the oldies or all the old time Temptations, everybody.
Classics.
You know. My son, he hasn't recently, but you know, he used to do music, so I did the whole thing.
Right.
Shooting videos, driving to Connecticut, here, studio time, you know. Always been invested. I really got more into it when I started filming with Don Hazel.
Oh.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Don. Definitely.
Yeah. meeting you.
That's exactly.
And then on the backside, you know my granddaughter's mom.
I do. I went to school with her.
Yeah, so
went
we
to
end
school.
up, you know, connecting and knowing each other through other people, and we here, always supporting on social media.
No, I seen you like you've done the radio thing. You've done like you've been you're another well-rounded individual as well, like acting and the whole nine. Like now, was acting always a passion for you, or was that came like later on?
It just came.
It just came,
When Don asked me about it. At first I was like, nah. He was like, yeah, you be good, you're fun. And then I was like, all right, okay. And I did it, and I took a love for it.
Right. No,
I met a lot of good people.
Yeah.
Made some good bonds and relationships, met some good people, did business. So yeah, I learned a lot from him.
Right. No,
Despite
absolutely,
James,
absolutely.
You know, we still rocking and rolling. Getting ready to do some things together. Definitely shout out Spike James.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we got some things, you know, in the makings.
No, I can think that.
Shout out to my brother Mike Mills, man.
Absolutely. Do
Clips.
that. Clips is heavy out
Shout out
here.
Clips.
Clips, man.
I'm happy for my guys, man. I know Clips for quite some time too. When I heard you was tapping into the videos, I was like, alright. But to see him now, it's like, oh, okay, bro. You really on your bully right now, bro. But I respect it.
Doing this thing.
No, definitely. Now, so what's the goal for Bad Company right now? What type of statement y'all trying to put onto the game right now?
Well, really, at this moment, I'm doing what I love. I mean, I can't speak for them, but really, I'm just doing what I love, and who wouldn't want to get paid doing what they love?
No, be true.
So,
Ultimate goal.
music is what I love, and that's basically what I'm doing. But we trying to go in all different ways with it. We're trying to get it to, you know, the Bad Company clothing.
Mm-hmm. Right, I see.
We're trying to eventually thinking about working with getting more people involved
to bring people
in our
involved. See,
company.
not to cut you off. Now that's the crucial part. You dig what I'm saying? Cause y'all got the strong foundation with just y'all three.
Right.
Now it's that's the part right there when it's like, okay, time to expand.
Mm-hmm.
Who can we bring in that's gonna be on the same page as us?
Right.
That's the hard part.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, fuck everything else. That shit's hard.
But right now we just, you
You know
know,
what I mean? Like, that's why, you see,
Good
and
way
that's
at,
what caught my eye, because it's like, alright, it's just them three. But I'm an observer, so I'm always watching.
Mhm.
I'm like, alright, it's just them three. Let's see how, they still ain't add nobody. Okay. Overtime, see, pound. They still ain't add nobody, it's just them three.
Right.
But I respect that shit, because granted, I coming up with different, some different entities and shit, or whatever, especially the younger tier, like, and I was learning, you know what I'm saying? And I know what it's like to be in the mix, you know what I'm saying? And Nuff, we've been talked about that a couple of times too, Nuff, like, that's how I met Nuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Nuff known each other for,
shout out to all
like, double-digit years, like, we go back. Like, Nuff known me at 7:30, like, I was, 7:30. A lot of people don't even know 7:30. Yeah, that's a different guy, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you dig? And it's like a whole, and that was when, like, I ain't know shit about the music game or nothing. I just knew I could rap. I knew I was good at that shit, and I wanted to do it. That's it. And I knew there was a group of niggas here that was down to do it. I'm fucking with y'all. I got introduced, and this nigga's nice. Okay, that nigga. It was a team of nice niggas, but at the end of the day, it was like we didn't propel where we could have, because nobody really knew what the end game was. Like, nobody knew, like, how to, you know what I'm saying, how to really move with it. It was just a bunch of nice niggas spitting all the fucking time and doing whatever. And I was cool with that, because I ain't know no better. I was like, fuck it, these niggas do what I do, I'm liking this scene, you know what I'm saying? But when I figured out there's a whole business behind this shit, it was like, whoa. That was like reality hit. You dig what I'm saying? It was like, damn. What the fuck have I been doing on this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could have been here, and here, but it's like I've been here just content. You dig what I'm saying? But that's why I watch a lot of different different squads and how they move and shit. Like again, I'm an observant individual. I usually play the cut most of the time, and I'm just watching. And I'm like, alright, and being involved in shit. And it's like, okay, so it's super important who you got around you, bro.
Right.
Like, because I see some teams and they're deep as shit, but really there's only one individual who has a brain. You dig what I'm saying? One individual that has a brain. Everybody else is just scattered, right? And they can't do shit without that one brain.
Right.
You dig? So when I see y'all, it's like I see an actual team. Right. You feel me? I see a team. I don't see one nigga and a bunch of other niggas. I see a team, bro.
Bunch of contributions.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, again, and that's my favorite quote from Hov. Like, my favorite quote from Hov. When I first heard that, I don't know how old I was, but when I heard that shit, it was like, it stuck with me, and it's still stuck with me to this day. I got it tatted on my arm. If every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall, because everyone will be each other's crutches. Dig what I'm saying? Everybody's on the same page. How the fuck can you fold?
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I value that. I value that shit. So it's like, when I see this shit, it's like, that's what gives me that feel like, okay, that real is still there. You understand? Like, and I definitely, I appreciate it, I respect it, because the game has changed.
Right.
I know y'all saying, yeah, the game is different now. At the end of the day, it's not the same from how it was.
No.
You know what I'm saying? As far as the social media and how social media plays a part in this shit. Again, it's social media is a great tool, but it's foul at the same time.
Right.
Because everybody think they can do it.
Yes.
It makes everybody feel like they can fucking do it. They literally wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna be a rapper, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, I'm gonna be a promoter, I'm gonna be a fucking this, that. They just think they can be it. And they can't. Nobody knows about footwork now, like nobody knows about being engaging with the people face to face, like it's almost non-existent. You feel what I'm saying? You barely see that shit anymore. You know what I mean? So when I see, you know what I mean? And it's so important. It's so important.
That's because it's so many people are seeing others do it the easy way, that they don't want to do it the hard way.
They don't.
Like, well,
They
this
don't.
person, if this
People are
person
scared
just
to put
like
in
that,
work.
then fuck it.
They're scared to put in work, bro. Right, excuse me. They're scared to put in work, and that's what's putting that tarnish on the game. And the powers that be, they're capitalizing on that shit.
Right.
Because, like I said, like, and mom, like, again, I analyze certain things to a point where I build my own, you know what I mean, ideal about it. It's like, I feel like the powers that be said, you know what, they got to a point where they said, you know what, we're about to play, matter of fact, let me take it back. Like, y'all know, y'all of age, so it's like, y'all know, remember the movie Trading Places? Eddie Murphy, you know what I'm saying, homeboy. And how the two rich motherfuckers said, guess what, I'm gonna put $1 on the line and see what we can do and flip the script, blah, 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 whatever. I feel like that's what they do.
Right.
Because if you remember, back in the day, like, no, if it was a movie, a TV show, or whatever, if it implemented hip hop and rap, it was corny.
All right.
They oversaturated our slang. They oversaturated the way we dress. They just overdid it. It was always overdone. Yeah. And that's one thing I always noticed when I was a kid. Like, yo, nobody talks like that. Like, nobody's that extra when they come out. But guess what it is now? It's that. Today's rap is that shit. That goofy ass, over the top. You know what I mean? Like extra shit.
The record companies, they don't really care. Like
fucking
the internet and all that shit, it made it so easy for them.
Yo, it's goofy shit.
Basically, they're going like this. If you got a following on the internet,
it's a number game.
Then that means that once we put your music out, your following is going to listen to it, which is going to generate automatic money.
Like what? Yeah.
So if you ain't got an internet following, then they ain't willing to take a chance with you, because it ain't about the music no more. It's about making money and the sure money.
Yes.
You know? That's what it's all about.
And I feel like peaking. Perfect example of it is 6ix9ine. He's the perfect example of this shit. When I saw how that shit played out, that's when I knew for sure they took the powers that be, said, you know, we're about to make a mockery of what they respect. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what they did with that fool. They made a mockery of our art and what we love. They knew the market was crazy where we coming from. Like every kid in the suburb was fucking with rapping. Let's trying to sneak a DMX or something in their fucking, you know what I mean? And their parents was like, oh my God, like why are you listening to this? Because everybody wants to be a part of what we're a part of, bro. Everybody wants to do what we do. They copy everything we do. They can't deny how important we are. Period. Period, bro. It's just how it is. We can't deny this shit, even though some of us are so far gone that we're not even understanding, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But I feel like everybody, like, well, not everybody, but majority are so stuck on this whole, I mean, the change has to happen, but the change is not going to happen until everybody's on board. And everybody's not on board, so it's like, get off that. I feel like, me personally. I mean, I don't want to, I'm sorry, some people, I've gotten into arguments with individuals about this shit, but if everybody's not on board, then it's not going to happen. But I feel like still, you need to know what the scene is. You need to know where you walking at, where you talking at, where you raising your kids at. You need to know. Be aware. You might not be able to change the shit, but be fucking aware so you know how to move. You feel what I'm saying? And so many people get hell bent on trying to, I'm gonna do this. I need to be here because I need to change this. I need to be at this motherfucking rally or be at this motherfucking the march. We've been marching since back then. We've been doing that. We need a new plan. Sorry, some people don't want to hear that shit though. But we need a new fucking plan. And the plan is for everybody to be on the same accord, bro. And we're not yet. We're not there. We're not fucking there. And they keep making examples of this shit, bro, by bodying niggas on camera and nothing happening to these niggas, bro. That's what I be trying to tell you. Like, stop being so stuck on this whole, yeah, we need to change. We know we need to change. Stop. We know we need that. Chill. Right there. That's when you need to stop at. We know we need to change. But you need to inform yourself first. Be aware. And over time, like, it's not going to happen in our timeline. Right. People got to be realistic. It's not going to happen in our time frame. It's just not.
That's another reason why with us, we try not to make the majority of our songs pro-violence. The majority of our songs are something different. Don't get me wrong. It's still a vibe.
No, you got
still something you're going.
Exactly.
Still real talk.
You can't knock about it because that's a reality. It's a reality of this shit.
You can't make everything.
We live in this shit.
You know, we got, matter of fact, like 10% of violent songs.
But that's real though. You see what I'm saying? You know, you're aware.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You're very aware of this. You dig? And there's individuals that are so ignorant to it, bro. Like, they're ignorant. They don't know. So it's like, I don't know, that shit fucks with me, man. Cause I really watch, especially the younger tier coming up. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like y'all definitely don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really run into this shit.
A lot of them don't get it because a lot of the brothers that are older don't get it.
Don't get it.
That's the problem.
Facts.
So
facts.
Until we get it,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's speak it like as a whole.
Until
exactly. We get it, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get it.
They're not.
They're
Exactly.
going to follow.
Exactly.
So we try to put that in our music, you know what I'm saying? Some feel good, you know what I'm saying? We don't really want to promote that.
Indeed, no, that's something I'm respect.
At the end of the day, everybody want to feel good nowadays. Right. So much shit that's going on. Nobody,
energy, bro. Energy.
Why you want to promote negativity and all the bad shit that's already going on?
Yeah, energy is real, bro.
We want no problems. We want to work with everybody.
Actually, you hear that? You hear that? Say that again.
You want to work with bad company, we want to work with everybody, man. No smoke, no problems, no issues, man.
It's
no
just
gripes,
a name.
no issues, nothing.
Bad company don't represent who we are. It's just a name.
Right, and that's real, bro. That's real. So what's on the table right now as far as what's going on? I mean, shows.
Well, we got some things going on. So we got some A&R meetings with Rock Nation.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's heavy.
Yeah, some really big things going on there. So
beautiful.
Trying to be hopeful that things can go well with that meeting.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna go good. I'm putting that in the words right
You gotta put that in there.
Right now.
It's universal law, man. You gotta put that.
It's gonna go good. It's gonna be money, and y'all gonna be celebrating.
Yeah, so.
Got the video coming up.
Yes, sir. Shooting that in a nice location, man. So I'm about to go take a nice little trip down to Miami.
Okay.
Take a little trip out there and just go
Yes,
take a
sir.
vibe. You know what I'm saying?
One or two videos.
Take the company out and just go take a vibe, man. So
Have a good time, cause we've been going at it. It's like work, move here, there.
That's the sacrifice, though.
You gotta have a little bit, mix a little
No, you do.
pleasure with
You have to slide it in
No.
there at some point.
sometimes.
You can't run yourself down. But
we got other things in the working that's really big, but we're just not gonna make the announcement because
no,
nothing's been
indeed,
official
true.
yet.
Yeah, true. I'm with you on that. You know what
Trying
I'm
to
saying?
explore all avenues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just keeping our availability
Yeah.
open.
Y'all gonna start acting like that?
Huh?
Y'all gonna jump into acting like I did?
I mean, listen, I'm all for it, man. I mean, listen, man. I've been
Acting
trying
is fun.
Whatever time can give me, that's
I'll
the
take
thing.
action,
Time
man.
is always
Take
a
the money, too.
problem.
Acting is fun.
Stay
I ain't gonna
moving.
lie to you.
I can do all kinds of characters, man. Fuck it, man.
Once you start, you don't want to keep doing it.
Nah,
She's
definitely.
the actor. She's
No,
the
right now,
actor. She's the actor.
yeah.
So we all characters anyway in our own way.
Right now, on right.
They true. No lie there.
Yes.
No lie there.
All Ryan's know the conversations we be having.
Yeah, shit, fill me in. I don't know.
We be bugging out sometimes, you know.
TV.
But it's always good vibe.
That's real.
Yeah,
Any
so
other
yeah.
ventures y'all trying to jump into?
So peace, right now, the biggest thing right now, we got the Bad Company album. You know what I'm saying? That's in the process of getting everything in order. So once all that's in order, that should be dropping. We're hoping somewhere in the August area. That should be great. No official date yet.
Cause we keep making new songs and it's like, all right, we're gonna switch this one out for that one.
I know how that shit
So
goes.
it's like, oh man, we got so many songs.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
plan.
oh man, I forgot we even made that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you right now, it will be dropping this summer, and it will be dope.
That's
sure.
Very highly anticipated album will be dope. Expect some fire on that, man. Trust me.
I shit.
Expect that.
You know, come on top, first track,
Yeah.
fire.
One all the way to however we decide.
I'm about to say how many tracks?
Probably, I would like to do like 13. That's me. But it's always a team decision. You know what I'm saying? We don't make any decisions alone.
Right.
So whatever we decide, man, it could be 10, it could be, whatever we come up with.
You gotta make that decision.
Either way, it's all gonna be flame, though.
I'm sure. Now, to tap back into, you know what I'm saying, how, like, I talk to a lot of rappers on here and shit, and like, I like to tap into the other side of it, because a lot of the younger heads, you know what I'm saying, watch this and shit like that. So I definitely always like to get the perspective of, like you said, you know what I mean, got caught up with the law, things of that nature. I know how that goes as well, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's all about your comfortability, how far you want to go into it, how you want to speak to it now. Because so far everybody that I've had conversations with, fucking with the music, and then I always, because I know how that go too, because it's like, you fucking with the music, and then it's like, that shift comes where the streets bleed into the music.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
your
get caught up.
It's your
and then-
story.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know, like you said, you was fucking with the music at an early age, and then clearly the streets came into play.
Absolutely.
Now, how can I word this question? Was the street, well, the streets was always there. So you was fucking with the music, and how did the streets bleed into your situation? I want to say, like, how did it bleed into that? Because I know you was doing the music and you said prison, you know what I'm saying, prison came into play and all that. So,
we all go through struggles. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
indeed.
So I was going through some things and within the family and things like
Okay.
that. So, we had to resort to the streets, man. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You had to get to that bag, man.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
there you go. See, that was it right
So when
there.
it's time to get to that bag, man, getting to the bag comes with consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, I had to go do a bit.
Right.
You know, I've done a couple, been in prison in and out my whole life. So that's why I said that's what hindered my career more than anything.
Right.
Because the whole time I've always stayed writing, I've always had the passion, I've always kept striving, you know what I'm saying? Keep my career going, you know what I'm saying? Although people like to say, you know, you're getting too old.
Yeah, you know, they love to throw that. But see, that's the main thing though. That's the main thing though. See, that's what because again, I watch a lot of other podcasts too. Main one I like to watch is Drink Champs with Norby.
Right.
And he said a very important thing. Like he said that from jump, and I was like, that's real. And hip hop is the only genre that we focus on the whole age situation.
Right.
They don't do that shit in country. They don't do that shit in rock. They don't do that shit anywhere else.
what I ain't gotta say, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter.
We're the only genre that keeps us in a box like it's a young person's sport, when that's completely false.
Right.
You think what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that show you that that's false. You got your Hoes, your Nas, you know what I'm saying? All of them, you know, that show you that, like, what you talking about? Like, we do this. If it's in you, I do this forever. Until my last fucking breathing day. Like, I do this. So, and that I think that shit's stupid, but yeah, like that's
Jail,
Just no time, man. That's it.
jail definitely played a part in a lot of street niggas' life. I mean, I've been in and out of jail a couple times, you know. Definitely slow shit down, slows the way you move. You get out, you gotta start all over every time.
Right.
It's definitely a hindrance, but
Now let me ask you this.
now,
Do you feel like it was because as much as you had the love for the music itself wasn't paying off as fast, so it was like a lack of patience?
right.
More
Not
so.
only that, you know, life gets real. You start having kids.
Yes.
You gotta take care of the family and shit like that. And family is definitely gonna outweigh anything.
Absolutely.
At all times, you can't watch your kids or you know, your wife or anything fucking starving or needing something, and you out here trying to make music instead of getting money.
Right.
That's gonna weigh on any man that, you know, so that was a major problem for me. Like, I was always trying to take care of my family. Not only that, like, I don't like running around not knowing, you know, what's gonna happen next. I like to always have a plan A, B, and C, and you know, have, you know, everything lined up. And when you're running around in that life trying to chase that music, you gotta have like tunnel vision in order for you
It's a fact.
to get to where you need to go. And if you got a family and life and things to take care of and things that are pulling you other ways,
That's a fact.
it's really
Like,
tough.
it is tough because I
to
remember.
balance.
I definitely remember, like, them days I was fucking with, like, you know what I'm saying, big stuff enough for them niggas. Like, I literally had points where I used to kind of disappear. But I was, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know, doing shit. I just disappeared and then popped the fuck back up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see my man Big, my OG Big, be like, yo, Big, yeah, what up, bro, I'm back. Like, he be like, damn, Sal, I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, yeah, I was caught up in whatever I was caught up in. But I know how that goes, and that's why, like, that's a very important thing I like to hear from other individuals. Like, how does the streets, how did the streets play a role, you know what I'm saying?
It's your life, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's what you breathe, man. It's what you wake up to every day, man. It's what you live. It's what you experience. So that has to play a part in your
Right.
music, man. If you're spitting anything other than that, man,
Right.
like, you're not authentic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It has to play a part. It's who you are.
Those are your lessons.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Lessons you gotta, you know. Like, we don't live that same life no more, but at the same time,
and that's what I'm saying. You
it's
may
still life that we live, so
Right.
it's still in us.
right. You may not
validated
live it
speaking on
anymore.
that life.
Right.
But if you lived it,
Yeah.
I feel like you still have the right to speak about it.
Absolutely, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So I hear that all the time. Well, you don't live like that no more. Chase, you're not in the streets no more. No, you're right.
Alright, but I can still
I can
explain.
still talk about. I can still talk about what I've been through.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people don't get it. Like, it's like, this is why you need things like this, these discussions, because people listen. The younger tier, they listen. They're listening to this shit. This shit might steer somebody a different direction. Like, you just don't fucking know.
Elevate
Like,
someone else. Empower someone else.
right, and deep true. When like, it's like, and I know you're very familiar because you, like I said, you've been around the mix. Like you know, I know you know plenty of individuals. You know what I'm saying? I know you know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you've seen it for real, on the real end. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like these stories, these situations, they need to be spoken about, whether it be in song or in conversation. It needs to be brought up. It needs to be spoken about, because there's so many cats right now, like again on the younger heads, that are just moving in a way that just makes no sense. Like, it makes no sense, bro. Like,
Backwards.
it's super backwards. Like, I hear these conversations that these kids be having, and I'll be like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying right there?
But that comes with maturity, man. It's
You feel me?
gonna come a time, man.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Understanding comes in due time, bro.
It does. It does.
So,
and again, I mean, you know, but like I said, we all were young and didn't know shit. I don't know, but maybe it's because I'm older now, and to hear these kids say what they say, it's like, I just feel like it's different than when I was younger. I feel like it's a little different.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different. Again, they don't have the stuff that, you know, they have a bunch of stuff that we didn't have.
right.
You know, I mean, a bunch of shit. So that definitely changes the game. And there's way more following than leading now. Because the name of the game is to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, follow me, I'll follow back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. It's mind control, bro. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. It's a whole mind fuck. You know what I mean? Like, everything the social media shit that's what it's built upon, to follow.
Yeah.
It's not to lead, it's to fucking follow. Like, that's what it is.
People are mindlessly doing things. That's what,
Exactly.
back in the day, when something was done, whenever anything was done, there was a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's no reason.
There is no reason. People just do shit to do shit.
The majority's doing it.
Exactly. Oh shit,
That's
that's
the
what's
reason.
going on. I'm about to do that shit too,
Right.
nigga. Oh, that's popping right now this week. I'm about to do that shit too, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really all it is. People following each other. That's it. Following. There's no one leading, and there's no real voices of reason. Like, it's very rare that you catch a voice of reason. Like, very rare. And the shit's wild, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, that's why I love having these conversations with individuals that get it, or that from the era that, you know, that we're from. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't take nothing from the younger tier. Like, things, like, over time, I mean, you know, history, things change. Things evolve, things change.
Man. We love
Things
these
change.
young brothers, man.
Yeah, we love the youth. I don't got nothing against y'all. It's just, there's a majority of them that just don't get it. Like, really don't get it. And not only don't they get it, they're not trying to get it.
There's always some good apples in the bunch.
They're not trying to. Like, even if you try to tell them some shit, they ain't even trying to listen to you because they think they know. Because of what they saw 2 seconds ago on the video on a what you call it, a reel or a fucking TikTok. Like, that's what's popping.
Yeah.
That's what's real.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that. That's what it is. No, it's not. You know, that person's front too. Like, you get it? Like, they're making money off the front. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, like I said, like the character, the 6ix9ine character, like that's what they put out there to show you that we can make a mockery of y'all culture and what y'all do, because the hip hop shit's the culture.
6ix9ine.
You feel what I'm saying? Straight goofball. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas really, and people really, what fucked me up when that happened? Like, y'all seen it? Like, people was really like, it didn't unfold the way I thought it was going to. I kind of had hope after that. After he did what he did on the level that he did it, I really thought, alright, people about to see this shit, and
It's done with them.
you know what I'm saying? Like, people about to see this shit and really come back and really get their fucking minds back. Like, yo, do you see this shit? But it didn't happen though. It didn't happen.
Still giving money to this day.
It didn't fucking happen. You had I thought individuals that I thought were like official individuals really like trying to, you know, make it alright.
Trying to validate that.
Validate, that's the word I was looking for. Validate it. Like they really were trying to do that. What they did.
Teach his own.
Like, I don't. That shit, it bothers me, bro. Like, it really does. It bothers me. Like, when you see the comments and everything everybody had to say, like, damn. Like, if this didn't do it, I don't know what the fuck will. Like, that shit is crazy. And then you try to justify this shit, like, nah, because it ain't no nah. Like, he did it on the ultimate scale. Like, this ain't nothing light, bro. Like, he did it on the ultimate scale, like, and blatant for everybody to know. And he's out here saying, like, I'm happy that I did it.
But what killed me about the whole thing was he did it, all right. He already had the shame of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Why not stop there?
No, he didn't.
He did. He
didn't
said,
stop
oh no, fuck that. I'ma just go and snitch on
No,
everybody else that I know
else.
that was involved in anything.
He just started
that I
pulling
could dig
people's
up.
names out.
Like,
just for the fuck
let
of
me
it.
just
Like,
keep
well, guess
putting
what?
my name in the
Yo,
mud.
yo, Cap.
Burning bridges
I'm
everywhere.
just gonna put it here, man, for everybody to hear, man, everybody to see, man. I want to beat his ass. I would like to shoot the field.
You'll never catch him.
That's probably what happened.
I mean, there's probably a million niggas around the world right now that would love to do that. But I agree with you, bro. I'm not fucking. I would love to.
About it, man.
Because and the fact that he gloats about it and you know what I mean, he plays with it because it's like, again, the powers that be set it up that way. Because in the real world, you'd be done for.
I mean, someone's gonna end up flopping the movie.
It's good.
I mean,
Listen, let's get this straight. Actuality Speaks does not condone violence. We don't
Facts.
condone things of that nature.
Facts.
But
You gotta deal with reality.
you have an individual that put himself in that position and blatantly did what he did. Eventually, it's gonna come back to you, bruh. I'm sorry. You're riding on cloud 9 right now and shit. You're happy. You're doing your little dumb shit, but it's gonna come to you. You will get touched. I'm just saying, you will get touched, nigga. Because nobody's fucking untouchable, bro. Nobody walking on this fucking earth is untouchable. Period. Somebody will catch you lacking.
Tapping.
You dig? That's just good.
Karma.
So,
Dig what I'm saying? But
bad company,
again,
man.
off that funny shit, bad
In the
company.
building, man. Album coming
Doing what they
soon,
do.
man. You know,
Look out for it.
look out for it. Be on all platforms, man. Be for purchase, all that,
Got a little bit of everything.
Mhm.
Try to put a little bit of everything in.
Support for real, man.
R&B.
On iTunes, man.
About to say, like, I mean, y'all looking into any I know y'all said y'all looking into any possibly adding on. Now, y'all looking in the singer route to get a singer.
Oh, to obtain a new singer?
Obtaining like just a straight up R&B
As of right
artist.
now, that hasn't even been mentioned with us. We have a singer.
Oh,
We're just trying to focus
on the team.
On
what we got right
on
now.
the first project,
Mhm.
just to get the numbers up, see what goes on, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, we'll probably branch. We're gonna definitely branch out, that's the goal.
right.
You know, we definitely like to bring on new artists and things like that, younger artists, and really build an empire here.
Yeah.
But definitely trying to do features though. All day.
Definitely features all day.
Features
You know
all
what I'm
day.
saying? Link with us, man, and tell me, you know we hot.
But that's as far as bringing new
Link
people
with us.
on. We got a lot on our plate right now that we need to focus on that mainly. And then once we get everything, where it needs to be, and we in a position where we don't really have to do a lot of moving and worrying and supervision and things like that, then we can get other people that can come in.
Oh, yeah, I want to clarify something for everybody,
Please.
just in case they didn't understand.
Please.
This company is ran by 3 different CEOs. You know what I'm saying? It's
Alright.
not ran by one person only.
Alright.
It's not ran by 2 people, and the third person is the third wheel. We are all
Talk.
CEOs here, man. We all equally run this company.
That's
So if you have
talk.
any questions, concerns, or gripes, you can holler at any 3 of us.
That's what it is. That's what I
Get with
said.
it.
Nigga, if
Bad
any
company.
nigga when your click is rich, your click is rugged. You heard? Nobody gonna fall. They're all each other's crutches. You heard? CEOs all across the board.
All dealers purchase.
You dig?
That's why we still
As
move.
it
That's
should
why we
be.
still moving right now, man.
As it should be. And I respect that like a motherfucker. I
We
swear.
love every artist in Boston, man. We want to fuck with you all, man.
Right, right. You heard that. You heard
All of
that.
y'all, man.
So don't hesitate to reach
Shout
out.
to everybody
Yeah,
in
there's a lot
Boston.
of-
Shout out to my man Exit Fame, man.
Man, Exit, yo, I don't know how many times Exit Fame name gets brought up in our show by different individuals. That's probably one of the most name drops we get.
That's my guy. I mean,
Because he's one of the busiest motherfuckers on the planet. I swear to God. Like,
yeah, he's
I
busy
can't
working.
keep up half the time. Like he drops a fucking
busy
video
working,
and he's
man.
here, he's there. Like I don't know how he does it.
he's
Like,
very busy,
does it.
very busy, man. He's very busy.
Yo, Exit
I
Fame
respect his work
is
ethic.
on his bully. Like,
Sure.
and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that nigga's on his bully, man.
Yeah.
Exit Fame, man. What up, bro? Yeah, you coming back, man. Just understand, you coming back, bro. You done done 100. You done done so much shit since the last time you came, bro. Like, come on,
I was
man.
gonna start name dropping, but there's so many.
There's so
artists
many.
There's a lot of people, bro.
in
There's a lot of
Boston
people.
that I respect. That
There's a lot of people,
Man,
man.
I don't want to forget nobody, and then
I
somebody.
had to mention E, man.
No,
Exit had to
indeed.
get mentioned,
No,
man.
indeed.
He's
He's- yo,
a lot of working, man.
Real talk, he has to be one of the
I
most.
respect his movement. I respect his grind, man.
I wanna
His
shout
name
out to
gets dropped
everybody in Boston.
very
doing
often.
Music. Bad Company, we love you.
That's real.
Let's go,
That's
man.
real. Alright, what's on the list for you? Any more movies coming? Are you got anything cooking in the works?
Me and Spike were talking earlier, but we got some other things going on.
Okay.
So he's still
Right.
fine tuning one of the movies he's working on. But
Okay.
yeah, we got some
He's
things.
some momentum going.
Yeah. Now, what were you ever as far as like building your own script for your own situations?
I do have something
Okay.
that I've been talking to two people.
Okay.
Both of them right. So it was a project I was supposed to get started with Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I'm still gonna do it.
No, absolutely. As you should. As you should. As you should.
I got a lot
You've
of
been
things
watching
on
them
my
things
mind
for that.
and what I want to do. I lost my mom last month, so
Oh, condolences.
I'm still like, in the
Oh.
process, thank you, of that. But the show still goes
She's
on.
still pushing.
See,
Still goes on.
now they up there watching.
I got some
R.I.P.
things going on.
Did.
Definite. Yeah, I got some things coming. We got some things coming. Sunday I'm back here. I got a little surprise.
Okay.
But yeah, I got some things going on. I'm in this A&R group.
Okay.
I took this A&R job with, and down south. And so, I just been like scouting out artists
Okay.
and talent, I was kind of, it's been rough. The weekend my mom passed away, we got an invite actually to be recording at T.I. studio, which would have really been big. So the A&R group that I'm connected to there's quite a few good connections in there.
That's dope.
Connected. So like, they said we're, weighing our options with a lot of different things. And let's stay tuned for coming. And stay tuned for the clothes, 'cause
Indeed.
I'm working on some things behind the scenes to like really push the clothing.
Right.
We have a lot of things coming, man. So like we have, not only are we a group, I'm saying, we also individual artists.
Right.
So look for an album from 2L at some point. You know what I'm saying? At some point it's coming. It's coming though. If you like that R&B, man, that smooth sound, man.
Indeed. That's what I'm talking about.
Anything,
That's what I'm talking about,
reggae,
man. You know what I'm saying?
multi,
That's what I'm talking about.
diverse.
So, then I got my album dropping this winter. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying?
You got a title for that?
Oh yeah, for the chase, man. Chase crumbs for the chase, man. You know what I'm saying? Get with it.
Look out for that.
Look out for that.
You got a title for your joint?
Nah, I'm just, I'm busy, so the group, the music, work, life, you know, family and all that. It takes up a lot of my time, so
I'm gonna do true.
I do things when I can.
Yeah, you do. No, I get it. I get it.
It's
bro.
not always the fastest.
I get it.
Right
I
now,
get it.
my priority is the group, so that's what.
Right.
I'm heavy on not rushing nothing.
That's how it was for me, man. So before we formed the group and the company, my album was gonna drop. I had to push. I didn't have to, but I pushed it to the side because I seen something greater. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit. Did y'all hear that motherfucker? 'Cause he said he pushed his shit back because he saw something greater. That's the issue that a lot of people have. They won't do that
Nah.
because they won't have that. A lot of people don't have that mind frame, but
Nah, like I'm dope alone, but when you add 2L to the equation, it's just something different.
Amazing.
It's just
something different.
That's just something like we haven't known each other for you know mad
but
years.
the
or something
energy
like that.
connected.
But we literally finish each other's sentences.
The energy is
Yeah.
connected. Here's what I'm saying, because I'm big on that too. Because y'all niggas already knew each other. Y'all
It
souls
seemed
already
like
knew
that.
each other,
It
bro.
seemed like
Bro, I'm
that.
trying to tell you, your souls already knew each other.
We'll have a hook to a song, right? Be like, boom, this we discuss on the hook. Alright, this is the hook, the topic to the song. We write our verses individually where we at. By the time we get to the studio and we let each other hear what each other wrote, basically we said the same
Same
shit.
shit. Cause I'm telling you, your souls already
You would think that we wrote it right next to each other.
Your
Like, what you
souls-
said?
Your souls already knew each other,
I
bro.
sat there and handed a glove.
I'm trying to tell you.
Perfect fit.
Like I'm a firm believer about that shit about as far as past lives and all that shit. Like I feel like you know that nobody you meet is for nothing.
No.
Like all of us, we knew each other already.
Well, that's the laws of conservation, brother. You know what I'm saying?
We built on different platforms and different times.
Right.
Period, bro. I'm a firm believer of that because I find too much familiarity in some individuals, and it's like, nah, I knew you before. It might not have been in this lifetime, but I knew you before. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you're always gonna meet somewhere. Somewhere down the line, y'all are gonna meet with each other. Like it's the fact that I know y'all ain't an accident. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you say y'all finished, it's not an accident, bro. It's
Right.
just fucking
Yeah,
not.
Don Hazel.
Dig done. It's not an accident,
Brought so
bro.
many people together.
He did. He brought mad people together. Mad people together. No matter how you felt about, he brought mad people together.
He was such a magnet.
He was. He just was. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. He did that last video for me, man. I still watch that shit, man. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. Man.
Pictures on the wall. Go watch that.
Ooh,
Dumb something, man.
Bad
dope
company.
video.
Pictures on the wall.
Definitely. He did that ruthless for
Definitely
me
a
and Link. You know
memorable
what I'm
song.
saying? He did that ruthless. I appreciate you for that shit, bro. Real talk.
a lot of new music coming, man. I'm telling you, man. We just started, man. Those, we just beginning, man. This ain't over.
Yep.
Just getting started, man. And the stuff that we got, man, is unbelievable. So catch a vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on all
Now
platforms.
let them know where to find y'all, man.
Well, right now you can follow us on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And YouTube probably only right now. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping
Follow
things
us on
content right now.
Instagram.
You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook.
Bad Company.
Bad
What's
Company Music. You know what I'm saying?
And it's company with a K.
Yes.
Right.
You heard?
And it's not gang
BADK.
related.
O-M.
It's just a
Be
different
clear.
We trying to be different. That was another thing because the Three's Company, you know what I mean? We try to differentiate it by throwing the K in there.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people see that and they think, you know, he crossed out the C to put it a K to make it killer. Like,
Yeah, you know.
Follow us on TikTok
that.
too, man. We on TikTok too.
Nothing to do with none of that.
I'm trying to get with TikTok too, man. I'm trying to get
Yeah,
with
follow us
I know
on
that.
TikTok.
I know that's the wave. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm trying to keep relevant. You know what I'm saying? But nah. Again, I want to say, you know, again, it's the flowers, bro. Flowers to everybody. Flowers to you. I always, you know what I'm saying? You
Appreciate you,
always
bro.
show me love. From the jump, there's always been great energy.
Always.
Always, like literally, always. There's never been a funny, like a weird moment. Like never. Like she's always been on
That's
point with her
supposed to be.
shit. Like always, bro. And I definitely salute you. I will always salute
Thank
you.
you,
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Always seeing you moving, never let up. Always on something different. You know what I mean? Like it's never a dull moment. You know what I mean? Never. If you're not business zone business is I'm with my granddaughter and she's cheerleading. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
trust me, I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? It's her granddaughter and that's it. You dig what I'm saying? She's on it. Either way, whatever side. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two brothers, when I got introduced to y'all on y'all bully, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. Y'all stay true to the art, the craft, the bars, and the creativity and lyricism is just, yeah, that's it for me. Like, I don't know what everybody else is with. That's why I'm at with it. That's what keeps me in the loop to individual. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely like I definitely want to have y'all here to hear the story, to hear the connections and all of that. And I would love to have y'all back in the near future to hear about the next level that y'all reach and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, like I said, I'm putting it out there to congratulate y'all on Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all at the fucking Rock Nation brunches and everything. All that. The whole shit, bro. You dig? So,
appreciate that, bro.
Hit us up on that.
Let them know. Show them that. Show them the logo so they know.
Sam,
About that back
with it, man.
Show the logo, let them know.
Look out for it. You can get yours customized too. You don't gotta say too low. I'm just too low.
Let them know. But show.
Dang.
That was another dope ass segment of the Actuality Space podcast you heard. Where if it ain't real talk, please stay silent. Get with you.